Hi guys, I'm Kira. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Homestead Dreaming, and today we're going to be picking an abundance of peppers while talking about my ultimate homestead dreams. This video is the final installation in the Urban Homestead collaboration. This collaboration is with 3 other phenomenal urban homesteaders: Natalie at Hey It's a Good Life, Josh at The Citystead, and Victoria at Grow Your Groceries. What's great about this series is that all of us come from a different growing zone, a different climate, a different background. We're all at different stages of our urban homesteading journeys, and so no matter where you are in your journey, I'm sure one of us has something just for you. So don't forget to check out all of the videos in our collaboration, linked in the playlist down below, and I'll also have it up in the eye right here, and it'll also be linked at the end of the video in the end screens. This is the easiest way I've found so far to differentiate between all the different peppers. Once I pick them, when they're super ripe like this, I can't tell the difference between a Murasaki purple and a cayenne pepper and other things, so they go in the Ziploc baggies. So, truth be told, my urban homesteading dream actually changes quite frequently. It has changed multiple times over the last few years, and especially as the more established I get here in my urban homestead, the more I have a more realistic idea of what I want my future homestead to look like. I have always said that I wanted a plethora of acres to tend and have all sorts of different animals on my property, and while that still is true, I'm not sure how much land and how many animals and how many varieties of animals I truly want. So I actually did a video on this subject about 1.5 years ago, and that video is still pretty on point for what my ultimate urban homestead dream is. So the way I envision the next 10 years or so is that we build up the homestead that I have here on my urban setting. I want to fix up my house. It's an 108-year-old house and has been flipped multiple times, and I feel compelled, I feel called to fix it up to its former glory. And part of that means not leaving for greener pastures, so to speak, in a quick-like fashion. So what I would really love to do is find some empty city lots here in my neighborhood. I live downtown, within walking distance from the downtown shopping district, and I would really love to find some empty lots, which there are an abundance of around me. I'm just not quite ready to make this leap yet. And either purchase or long-term lease a few empty lots and have a couple different things. I would love to have some more chickens. We're only allowed to have a certain amount at a time. I would love to have more food growing space for myself and my family. But another thing that I really feel called to do is to help people in our urban setting to realize that good homegrown food, great quality produce, doesn't have to come from the country. You don't have to have an abundance of acres to grow food for your family and for yourself. And most people have that mental block in their head. They're like, well, I would love to grow my own food, but I live in the city, so what can I do? I don't own a farm. I don't live in the country. Well, you can still have your gardens. You can still, most of the time, you can still have chickens. I feel like there's a really big disconnect with a lot of younger people nowadays of where their food actually comes from and what real food actually is. There's a whole lot of misconception around how your food grows and how your animals are treated before you put them on your dinner plate or before you buy them at the grocery store. So I feel like it's very important for our kids to know how food grows and how to prepare that food. So I would love a place where I can show our local elementary school, middle school, high school kids how it grows, where it grows. I would love to have a small program where people can come and pick their own tomatoes and come and pick their own cucumbers and peppers for them to take home and cook fresh. As much as I would love to have many acres with goats and pigs and all sorts of fun things, my heart, my soul, my everything is really being called to stay here in town and being able to show how much little plots of land can actually produce for you. These are called Sugar Rush Peach peppers. They are a beautiful peachy color. And when you first bite into them, they're actually really sweet. And then the spice hits you. I would say that they are spicier than jalapenos, not quite as spicy as habaneros. What I really like to make is a mango Sugar Rush Peach salsa. So rather than mango habanero, mango Sugar Rush Peach. Just rambling. Rambling right pretty good.